You could pack up and enjoy a nice stretch of Nebraska scenery with the annual Bicycle Ride Across Nebraska the first 7 days of June. Bicycle Ride Across Nebraska President Chris Wiehl joins us now for more. Chris, what makes the annual Bicycle Ride Across Nebraska a great way to explore the different areas of Nebraska?
Hi, Paul. Thank you for having me on. The opportunity to do the Bicycle Ride Across Nebraska is a good way to see Nebraska from a bicycle seat rather than just the interstate. There's so much scenery to be seen, the sand hills, the river valleys, the eagles of Lake McConaughey, all those diverse landscapes, small towns, friendly communities. It's a great way for you to enjoy the state of Nebraska, and it is, in my opinion, a well-organized bicycle ride called Brand.
Chris, how many riders usually take part in the Bicycle Ride Across Nebraska? And also, where is this year's route the first 7 days of June?
It is about 300 riders. We're on track to get about that many. We'd like to have more. More is better. It is 450 miles of road, hard paved road that we do travel on. There are gravel options as well for those that want to do some gravel. That is an option. And it starts in Oshkosh, and we have the downstream cities, Sutherland, Gothenburg, Broken Bow, St. Paul, Central City, and David City are all the host towns. That's where we'll be camping on the route. We end up in Fremont for our final. We have almost 25 states and the District of Columbia so far signed up for the ride.
Quite a big group of people for sure. Chris, who do you think would enjoy going on the Bicycle Ride Across Nebraska, and are there varying levels of experience with the different riders?
I've been doing Brand myself for the last 25 years. In the early years, I brought along my kids, and they rode Brand as well. You don't have to be extremely experienced to ride Brand. It's good for the novice riders. They have to do some training. You got to get used to be sitting in the bicycle seat for a few hours a day. All skill levels are usually represented. It is not a race across Nebraska. It is a recreational ride. We have SAG stops. That stands for support and gear about every 10 to 15 miles to help people along with necessities that they may need. That be water, bike issue that they have, or just a rest stop and converse with your fellow bike riders. It's a good family atmosphere to get involved with.
Is the ride rain or shine, and are there options if it happens to get stormy during the day and night?
It is. It is a camping trip. The weather is unpredictable in Nebraska. There are some requirements that we have for each of our host towns. They all have to be able to handle all of our riders in a storm shelter. The ride, we try to steer away from as much weather as we can, maybe stop the riders from going out in the morning. Basically, it is rain or shine.
Talking right now with President Chris Wiehl, learning how you can be a part of the upcoming Bicycle Ride Across Nebraska the first 7 days of June. Chris, how much does it cost, and what does that include?
The price is $425 if you get signed up under early registration, which is going to end after tax day. So you got to get signed up to enjoy that $25 discount. And that is a week-long ride. There is a student rider discount, which is about $100 cheaper. And again, if you get signed up before the tax day ends. The fee includes your daily luggage transport, free yoga lessons, charging station, designated camping area each night, hot showers, restrooms, the SAG support, as I did mention, which is the support and gear along the route, maps, route support, and a commemorative T-shirt. And then each of the towns have their own entertainment. They are very excited to see us coming. There's a variety of activities that the host communities have planned for folks, including street dance, beer gardens, a steak fry, water parks, swimming events, a lot of action along the way.
Are there options, Chris, for a shorter tour of the Bicycle Ride Across Nebraska?
Yes, there are. This year we have a 4-day or a 3-day ride. And again, that's for an adult or a student. If they can't do the whole week, which we highly encourage folks, if they can stand to take the time off, please join us for a full week. We'd love to see you and join the Brand family for the event. But if you can't, the 4-day or the 3-day is certainly an option.
Chris, when is the deadline to register for the Bicycle Ride Across Nebraska, and where can someone go to begin that registration?
Where they go for the registration is our website, brand, ride-inc.org. They can get signed up on the website until the 23rd of May. As we mentioned earlier, there is a discount until tax day expires, and then there's a $25 added charge to the route. It's an easy way to sign up. We'd love to see as many folks out there as we can to enjoy the state of Nebraska. If somebody gets in a bind and they can't figure out a way if they want to join or not join, there is a walk-in registration if they really can't sign up before the May 23rd deadline, which is online. We have a trip we're planning with a couple dozen, all volunteer staff. We are a nonprofit organization, 501c3 nonprofit. We're trying to do our best to make the ride as enjoyable as we can. We do provide students for the 43 years that Brand has been in existence. We have paid out to 300 students in the state of Nebraska more than $250,000 in scholarships. It's an opportunity to raise some money for the young of our state. So thank you.
Thank you for joining us, Chris. That's President Chris Wiehl with more on the annual Bicycle Ride Across Nebraska that first week of June. For more on the route and many other questions, you can Google Bicycle Ride Across Nebraska. That's Bicycle Ride Across Nebraska. I'm Paul Perkins on the Rural Radio Network.